Yo, what is up guys? Party Waffles here, and today I'm making you guys a 10.265 PvP tier list, mostly focused on solo shuffle, and this is just basically going to be like the best classes to push with for the end of the season, which is going to be the last 2 weeks. So let's get right into this. I'm just going to rank them. I'm going to try to be a little quicker with this one than usual, but let's get into it. So Warrior, A tier. They're pretty strong, pretty well rounded, do good damage. They have they struggle in some lobbies, but overall pretty good class. Fury Warrior. We're going to put this in C tier. I don't think Fury Warrior is very good. I barely ever see them. Pretty rare. Prot Warrior. I haven't even seen one Prot Warrior at all, so I'm going to put that in F tier. Legitimately, not even one Prot Warrior. All right. Assassination Rogue. I'm going to put them A tier. They've come out of the woodworks. I don't know why they randomly just got so good, but they are almost S tier in my opinion, but not quite. But they're definitely very strong. Next, we have Sub Rogue. Again, I put them... Even after the nerfs, I still think that Sub is A tier. I don't think it's bad enough to be B tier. I still think it's good enough. Next tier, we have Outlaw Rogue. S tier. If you look across the ladders, 3s, solo shuffle. I know this is mainly solo shuffle, but obviously there's carryover. Outlaw is just really good. It's at the top of everything, right? If it's played to its maximum, it's insane. Marksman Hunter. I think Marksman Hunters are actually really fucking good, right? I think it is really good, but I think it's hard. And I don't think it's S tier. I think if you play it properly, like the way it's supposed to be played, will feel S tier. But I don't think it is S tier. But pretty fun overall, though. I have to say, I made one recently. I'm having a good time with it. You guys should try it out. The 500k hits are really nice. Anyways, Survival Hunter. Again, I feel like it can be made to feel S tier, but it's A tier in general, I would say. Very strong, though. Very, very strong class. Definitely no slack. Next, BM Hunter. I'm putting BM Hunter A tier. There's going to be a lot of A tiers, it seems, but that's okay. That's okay. BM Hunter A tier. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen them. They do a lot of damage. Again, they're a Hunter. I think all specs of Hunter are just really good overall right now. Not quite S tier like Broken, but I think they're very strong. The next class we have here on the tier list, guys, is going to be, again, Vengeance DH. I don't think they're horrible. I have seen them be played, so we're going to put it in D tier just based on the fact that I've actually seen it, and I know that it does actually exist. The next thing we have here is Demon Hunter. So Demon Hunter was S tier. Demon Hunter was S tier. They got nerfed. Was the nerf to take them down from S tier? Was it enough? I think it was. I don't see Demon Hunter every single game anymore. I don't see 3 Demon Hunters in a lobby. I do think that the nerf was enough to bring them down from S tier. Next, Guardian Druid. I have seen 1 Guardian Druid, so we'll put them in D just because they do exist. Feral Druid. So some people have been saying S tier for this to me. I personally think Feral is A. I think they're much stronger than they were before because of the defensive buffs. And but I don't think they're S tier. I think they have S tier comps for 3s. And I think in solo shuffle they're really good. But I don't quite think on their own they are 100% S tier. So I'm going to put that in the A tier category. All right. Next we have here is... All right, guys. Our Druid S tier. Top of the ladder. In 3s, top of the ladder in solo shuffle. It's not quite as... I don't think it's much better than it was in other classes in solo shuffle anymore. I do think other classes have picked up in solo shuffle healers. But we're going to go with S tier with Ardru just because it's just so versatile. Boomkin. S tier in my opinion. Boomkins are a lot more tanky now after the defensive buff. And they were already insane before now. And now they're more unkillable. And if you get the clones, definitely 100%. And 100% S tier in my opinion for Boomkin. DH Boomy is also an S tier comp too, but DH, it's a toss-up. DH could be up there, but again, I don't think they're quite. I think they're high A though, for sure. All right. Death Knight, guys. Death Knight. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff, all right? Frost Death Knight. Again, Frost Death Knight has 1 good comp, but we're going to put it in C tier, guys. We're going to put Frosty K in C tier because, again, this is mainly solo shuffle, which Frost is horrible in solo shuffle. Absolutely horrible. And yeah, let's go next. Unholy Decay. Also C tier. Also horrible in solo shuffle. You can make these classes work in 3s, but you need a good class to carry you pretty much. In solo shuffle, it doesn't work as well. Blood Decay. I actually think as far as tanks go, Blood Decay is actually a really good tank. So we're going to put that one up at B. Let's see. Devastation Evoker. I think Devastation Evokers are really good, but are they S or are they A good is the question. I don't think they're S good. I think they're very close. So we're going to put Devastation Evoker chat in A tier. It's almost S tier. but it's not quite. But they're definitely no slouch. They're a very strong class. Lots of damage. Feel super tanky now. All right, here we go. Og A. They're decent. There's a few of them now. I don't think they're anything crazy. Presvoker. Now, this is a different story. I've seen Presvokers push Solo Shuffle like crazy right now. Like, they're almost caught. Our Druids are at the top of Solo Shuffle, but that's from months ago when they queued. Presvoker is almost caught up to Druid in Solo Shuffle. I'm putting them high A, though. Ret Pally. Ret Pally, boom, right there. A tier, easy. It has a lot of utility, drags the games out. There's a lot of comps that are really good for it right now. Ret Warrior, stuff like that in Solo Shuffle, which you're going to get Warriors almost all the time. I'd say Ret is very good in around the board. Not S tier, but yeah. And it hard counters Death Knight, so there's that, right? Let's see. Prot Pally. I legit haven't seen one Prot Pally, so we're going to put them in F tier. Let's take a look at Shadow Priest. I don't think they're bad, actually. We're going to put Shadow Priest in A tier. The A tier is getting stacked, chat. Absolutely stacked. I don't think Enhance is crazy. I'm going to go with B tier for Enhance. You sure here. Aflock, A tier. Demolock, A tier. Destro Lock, A tier. All three specs of Lock were really good. If you saw my last tier list, Destro was actually S tier before I had it. But I don't actually think Destro feels as S tier anymore. I think maybe because there's more warriors and stuff fighting them. But I don't know. Destro to me doesn't feel as S tier. So I'm removing it down one tier. Arcane Mage feels S tier to me. Class is literally God tier in PvP, it feels like right now. You have infinite blanks, infinite damage. So, the next spec, Fire Mage. Fire Mage to me, they got buffed. They're not bad. They're definitely not bad at all. There's a lot of A tier classes right now. Frost Mage, A tier, they just got buffed as well. Let's see. Alright guys, Mistweaver is going to B tier. They're really good. Fisting's really strong. But I do think they are B tier. Or I do think they're A tier, rather. Yeah, okay. I think most healers are actually pretty good. Okay, so we're going to put H-Pally in A. H-Pally A tier. I think they're similar to Mistweavers, honestly. We're going to keep Druid S. And then we're going to put... I have not even seen a Brewmaster. I legit haven't even seen one. So again, we're going to put them in the F tier. And then the Ellie Shaman here, we're going to put in A tier because Ellie's good. It's not broken, but it's good. Definitely very much viable, very strong. Okay. Windwalker Monk. See, I think DH is better than Windwalker Monk. But in Solo Shuffle, though, Windwalker's good in Solo, and this is mainly Solo. So we're going to send the Windwalker up there. They're strong. Obviously, they have their weaknesses, right? Like, you can get peeled on your Serenity. It's definitely annoying into a lot of things, but I don't think Windwalker is bad. They're bad. They're squishy defensively, but since the DH nerfs, I'd say they're more similar for sure. DH is definitely better, but definitely not an entire tier different, I don't think. All right, Restoration Shaman, guys. Again, all right, guys, Restoration Shaman, we're going to throw that in A tier. All the healers, H-Pally, Mistweaver, and Shaman, in Solo Shuffle are all basically the same rating. Obviously, in threes, they're going to be a little bit different, but again, this is mainly Solo Shuffle. So let's go to the next one here. We got 2 healers left, chat. Okay, here we go, guys. And to finish it off, we're going to put Holy Priest in the A tier, and we're going to put Disc Priest in the B tier. Okay, guys, we're going to make one slight adjustment here. We're going to make one slight adjustment. I'm actually going to put Fury Warrior down a tier, okay, guys? We're going to put Fury Warrior down a tier to DK, because I do think that it's DK tier right now. All right, guys, here we have the finalized tier list. Let me know what you guys agree with, disagree with in the comments below. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up on the video, please. And if you love the video, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, guys. And look forward to the DK guides in Season 4, guys. Frost DK guides, Unholy guide, they're all going to be there. Lots of content to come. So I will see you guys on the next video. And have a good night. Peace.